What it do, Niner and NFL fam? Now, for my Niner fam, I mean it's a it's a slow and painful season. You feel me? But now we still 5-5. You know what I'm saying? But now we've been through this before. We've been through this before with just a plethora of injuries. Okay, everybody getting injured. Now notice this year, all the people to get injured. Remember when we had this before? I remember when. Okay, look at 2020. Then the next season, Jimmy Garoppolo was hurt. Everybody was hurt. Purdy ain't really hurt. Now he got a shoulder thing, but he ain't really hurt. Purdy's still good to go. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the times, okay, you got to understand. Let's put it in context. Now look at it. 2020 lost the Super Bowl. Then season after we missed the playoffs. Then went to the Super Bowl. Now look, okay, but if you remember, when we had Jimmy Garoppolo, we lost in the NFC Championship. Okay. The next season, Purdy gets injured in the NFC Championship, but most of the players still played. So it was, they getting tired. You know what I'm saying? And then when Purdy got hurt in the NFC Championships, the motivation was that we should have went to the Super Bowl. All of the players had the motivation to say we should have went to the Super Bowl. So that next season, everybody was just mentally, physically juiced. You can actually see it as a Niner. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That this was our year. That was going to be our year. This right here, the 2000, that was going to be our year. You can look at the season all the way up. That's why even when we went through the playoffs, it was undeniable. We were going to the Super Bowl. Okay? You got to remember, look how many years Purdy had played and he had went to a Super Bowl. He has never seen nothing less than the playoffs and Super Bowl. Okay? But you got to remember, he's the youth on the team. Everybody else, look at all the people that got injured. Hargrave, veteran. Dre Greenlaw, veteran. Bosa now, veteran. Kittle didn't play last week, veteran. Ayuk, veteran. Talanoa Hufanga, shit, veteran. You know what I'm saying? All these people that's getting hurt, you feel me? I mean, think about it. When you making the playoffs and Super Bowls, you talking about 19, 20 games. Most of these teams that's in the playoffs, look at that. That's finna go to the playoffs. Look at the Commanders. They ain't went to no playoffs. They've been missing the playoffs every season. They well rested. Then they got a rookie quarterback. They are well rested. Okay? The Eagles, you better be well rested. You didn't do nothing last year. Half of your team was either hurt or beat up or injured from last season. And it's no wonder why Saquon Barkley is balling. Look at him. He ain't been to the playoff. He ain't been to no playoffs, so he well rested. That's why Saquon Barkley balling with the Eagles. I'm not mad at him. But you see the dynamic. Look at the Cowboys. Usually they are undefeated at home, and they scoring a gang of points. Now look at all their veterans. Everybody injured. The team is just decimated. It's not that the Cowboys, they got a bunch of people. A lot of people left. They O-line left. People getting injured. It ain't no puzzle that they toe up like that. That ain't no puzzle. You know what I'm saying? You can go down the line. Look at everybody. And then that's why when you get to the playoffs, that's why when Baltimore gets to the playoffs, really, the quarterback is good, but usually when they go to the playoffs, they gas out. Now, they got the running back, Derrick Henry, but now he ain't no rookie. He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He's big. For a player 19, 20 games, I don't really see it, you feel me? And then look at the Steelers. They not going to get to no Super Bowl. I mean, look at it. You got a bunch of veterans, but they ain't really, the coach will have a winning season, but you're not getting deep into the playoffs. You ain't did that until, even with Ben Roethlisberger. And even the last years of Ben Roethlisberger, remember they got knocked out the first thing of the playoffs. And then you can go down the line. Yeah, the Chiefs was winning these games, but look at how they was winning. It wasn't no puzzle that when they ran into a team like Buffalo, they were going to lose and just get beat up. You know what I'm saying? because the referees can only help you so much. That's facts. Even the Niners played against Seattle. We beat up. We're beat up, and it was all bad. And they still cheated in that game, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like I said, even, you can call, they won, but everybody knows in every football game, even in Madden, you can't call timeouts back-to-back. I can't say, okay, timeout, and then let's huddle up, and then say timeout again. You can't do that. That's a straight rule, you feel me? And they beat the Niners like that. So we can go down the line. And let's get to the Cardinals. Cardinals ain't been nowhere. They should be well rested. They ain't been nowhere. They should be well rested. They're another team that's well rested. Let's look down the line at teams that are well rested. Yeah, the Lions, they're starting to get injuries, but they ain't never did nothing. Never. You know what I'm saying? Why you think, like I said, everybody want to put their hopes behind the Rams, but they've been decimated. They're not going to no Super Bowl. Give me a break. Remember, they had 1 year to stack a team, and that's where Matthew Stafford said, I'm going to go to the most stacked team. And he went there. They won the Super Bowl because Jaworski Tart with the Niners dropped the interception. Come on now, man. And you got to remember, we're still rocking basically with them same players where Jaworski Tart was on drop the interception. We got rid of some people, but we still rocking with some of the same players. They whole team changed. We can go down. Look at Atlanta. Atlanta was balling. All them new players, they're not tired. They ain't played 19, 20 games. The Saints, they ain't played 19, 20 games. Look at the teams that are winning a lot. They're well rested. But when you play 19, 20 games back to back to back, come on now, man. Of course you're going to have injuries. You got too many veterans on your team. Older players. They're tired. They tired. I mean, it is what it is. Saying? Now, the thing is, okay, let's go to 2020. Let's go to 2020. We lost the Super Bowl. Then we missed the Super Bowl. Then we go back to the Super Bowl. It's either an NFC Championship or a Super Bowl because they're going to be well rested. They will be well rested. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not really worried about it. You imagine next year, everybody coming back at one time, well rested, not coming back and you're nursing an injury and maybe it might be okay and maybe. No. You're well rested. Talanoa Hufanga back there with Mustafa. Shavarius Ward, he going through personal things, but he'll be back with Diamond Lenore and Renardo Green. You know what I'm saying? Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Let's look at some of the hitters. Hargrave, Bosa. And they got to get us another defensive end. Almost all of our offensive line, they're going to have to get a few more other players. I want to see Jordan Mason and Christian McCaffrey. But like I said, you ain't got to wait a whole season on Christian McCaffrey. He'll be there from game one. And then you got Ayuk. Now, Debo might not be there, but Ayuk and Juwan Jennings. Kittle. Like I said, once you get everybody together, the Niners are unstoppable, man. So, all the people that's clowning and saying this and saying that, next year you won't see them. You won't see them. You got to remember, the Super Bowl is at our home. The Super Bowl is at our home. Imagine this. The Niners are fully healthy, and the Super Bowl is at Levi Stadium. See, the thing is, ain't going to be no holds out. Well, are you holding out? No, he not. He'll come back. Day one, he had practice. Day one. I'm talking about hitters. Everybody going to be there from day one. And the Super Bowl at our home? You crazy. I already know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. That's why I'm not too hard on Shanahan right now. I ain't too hard on Shanahan right now. I know he fucked up a little bit, but I ain't too hard on Shanahan right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know next year, I know what's going to happen. Ain't nobody going to be able to stop us, man. Not in full strength. You barely stopping us now. Look at the scores. The Seahawks had to win by calling back-to-back timeouts. I ain't talking about timeout, then run a play. I'm talking about back-to-back timeouts. That don't even happen. That's not even real. That's not even real. Then they gonna say sorry. What the fuck? That don't even, because they got a rookie coach and they allowed it to happen. Go look at that play. That's why the referee was holding their mouth when they was like, yeah, we just fucked up. We got to do this. And you come on now, man. That's why I'm not worried about some of these plays. Next year, man, like I said, all the mess everybody talking, better be able to back it up. The Niners, we gonna back it up. We missed something, we'll be back. We gonna back it up. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. I'm out of here.